Hello, and welcome. I am Kat, aka the Nurse Flipper, and I am going to show you some amazing sales going out in the middle of the week on eBay. We have $875 going out in the middle of the week, which is absolutely amazing. Normally we have $250 to $350, so this is almost triple our normal sales, as well as to Facebook Marketplace. So let's look at what sold. All right, so first up, and remember football season is coming up, so keep an eye out, and if you see football shirts or souvenirs or anything like that, I would pick them up. Football stuff is starting to move. This is a Gators versus Ohio State 2007 National Championship. It is a size 3X, and this tag here means I got it for $1. So it sold for $10, plus the buyer paid $8 in shipping. This is a 3X, and it's a pretty thick t-shirt, so it's probably going to be over a pound. So what I will end up doing is putting it in a padded flat rate envelope, which is free from USPS, and shipping it out that way. I had a comment on one of my last videos. It wasn't the last one I did, but it was a few back, and whoever it was said that they didn't understand why me or anyone else would take time to list, research, and sell a $10 item. Well, I responded, and I will respond now as well. So this $10 shirt, when I am out sourcing, if I happen to see it, and I don't go hunting $10 shirts, mind you, but if I see it, I'm gonna pick it up. I am already there, and it cost me $1 into 10. So my question to her was, if you hand me a $1 bill and I offer you a $10 bill back, you would tell me no. And it takes probably less than 5 minutes to photograph a t-shirt front, back, and the size tag, and it takes less than 2 minutes to throw it into a poly mailer. So that's 10 minutes of work for about $8 of profit. So that's about $48 an hour, which I don't think is too shabby. So to answer your question, if you were the person that commented that, that is why. And I also responded that sometimes in smaller towns, you might not be able to find anything else. And all of these $10, $10, $10 adds up. Over 75% of my 100,000 plus in sales last year were under $30 sales. So I would love to have all high dollar items, and you're gonna see a few coming up here. However, reality is some of those take a little longer to sell, and you can't always find high valued items for cheap. So sometimes you gotta source what you can find. So let's take a look at what's next now that I'm off my soapbox. Up next is this really pretty green kind of swirl vase. It is not signed. It does have a sticker, but I was not able to make out the sticker, unfortunately. This one is from the big lot that I picked up for $3,600. It was in a glass lot, so I paid about $12. This one sold for $30, making it about a $12 to $13 profit. I did accept a $30 offer because I had to call out of work today. So I'm starting a new weight loss program, and today is day 4 of no sugar, no carbs, no caffeine, not no carbs, but very low carbs. And I was basically withdrawing, and I was having severe muscle cramping and pain. I was up all night, and I couldn't go to work today. I'm feeling a lot better this afternoon. Thank goodness. I'm trying to drink a ton of water, but I was up every few hours last night in severe pain. So I had to call out. So I was very incentivized to accept offers today because I'm not getting paid at work. So $30 plus the buyer paid shipping, still a decent profit. Up next, this one I sourced only this from an online auction, and I had it shipped to me. So this is a beautiful Swarovski pink flamingo, and I do know that because it does have the swan there on the bottom. Try and get it in the ring light there. So this flamingo I actually only paid $25 for. I paid $15 in shipping to the high bid auction company, and it sold for $1 $43.90. So this here is about an $85 profit after fees. Keep an eye out for your bigger Swarovski pieces. I actively will look for them occasionally, which is how I found this one, and it actually sold in less than 2 weeks. And that's a really great profit. If you can find Swarovski, a collection, I would find the money to buy it. Up next, this is a little turquoise necklace. It's kind of a faux turquoise. I'm less than 50 cents in. I think I only have about 10 turquoise pieces left of about 100 that I bought in a Goodwill lot about a year ago. This one sold for $10.49, making it an $8 profit. And it took forever, but we're down to the nitty gritty, and the lot was in the profit within a month. And that was another thing that I talked about in responding to that comment about $10 items. When I buy these lots, there are typically maybe 5 to 10% that's gonna sell high. It'll pay for the lot. Everything else will be profit. But then you've got all of these mid to low dollar items that I already bought, I already paid for, I already have. Why would I not research and list them really fast? I already paid for them. I already know they're essentially free because those more expensive items in the lot pay for everything. So zero cost in, essentially, make a profit. Why, again, why would you not? And I understand if you don't have space, if you want to be really picky, if you happen to be super lucky, unlike myself, and live in an area where you can find $50 to $100 items all the time to build a store, that is just not reality here in the middle of nowhere, Florida, where I live. Up next is a $5 item. This was in a book lot. The other book in this lot sold for $346. This one sold for $5.51, making it a $4 profit, and it did take about 6 months to sell. Whoa. Next is magnifying glass. This is not branded. It is a vintage magnifying glass from my cart lot. I did pay $5 for this, and it sold for an offer of $17, plus the buyer paid $8.50 in shipping, and it will be about a $10 profit. Now, I do want to say as well, for those of you who might be newer to my channel, I have all of these items as buy it now. I very rarely, like 1 to 2% of my items will get put on auction, because a lot of these are kind of one-off and rare items that it might take a little while for the right person to find it. And I don't do auctions because you might start at a low price, you get one bid, and then you get way below what your item is actually worth. I see that a lot when I'm comping. You'll see items that sold on auction for way lower than buy it now items. So just keep that in mind when you are listing your items. Up next, and I am really, really happy about this sale. This is going out to Caroline. So Caroline, I really do appreciate it, and I am really glad you're getting it. If you guys did not see this in yesterday's video, this vase, and I can't even like really convey the layers that are in it. It is an absolutely amazing, even the bottom, look at the bottom. It's an absolutely amazing vase. I had a watcher. I did not know it was Caroline. I sent an offer out for $67 and she accepted. So Caroline, thank you so much for your purchase. I greatly appreciate it. Up next, Sir Andrew's friend. You ready? See? $262, guys. $262. I paid up for him. I know people are scared of them. Whoa! My husband hates them. He is in his original box. I will show you. So he is Danny O'Day by Jimmy Nelson, and I paid $76. He sold for $262, plus the buyer paid shipping, making him about $175 profit in about a month. He sold pretty fast. If you see any of those dummies, I would pick them up if they're a good price. You see Sir Andrew sitting back there, who is not for sale, even though few of you have asked, but he is a present for my good friend Harry Humstone. So Sir Andrew will live there forever. Danny O'Day, however, is moving out. Next, two vents. These two sold for $12.48. This pallet, I paid $5 for 300 vents. So this is going to be about a $10 profit, and I still have 100 left. And I'm okay. If a couple sell a week, I am good with that. And over on Facebook, there's still some more eBay, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what's sold over on Facebook. I'm not sure if this dude is like brass or cast iron. He's super heavy and solid. He's like very heavy. He is anatomically correct, which is something you want to put if you have an animal that is, because some people like realistic statues. Anyways, this guy sold for $32 over on Facebook. He was in the cart lot. He cost $5, so he will be about a $25 profit. Also over on Facebook is this cute little purse. I picked this up at a thrift store for a couple bucks, so I'm really happy about that. And it is Bijou Turner. It does have its little strap inside. And this sold for $18 on Facebook Marketplace. This was listed for about 6 months. I also want to take a moment to thank a few of you who have sent coffees since I last gave my thanks out. So Mary Lou sent over a coffee yesterday. She didn't say anything, but I did see the name. So Mary Lou, thank you. And then Allison also bought me a coffee but didn't send me a message. So Allison, I really do appreciate you as well. Miss Carla brought me 3 coffees. Says, thank you from Texas Lady. You're inspiring. So Texas Lady Carla, I really do appreciate it. I'm happy to be inspiring you guys. I'm happy to share. And one of the best rewards for me for my YouTube channel is when you guys message me or tag me in posts of things that you sold that you found because I taught you. And you let me know that your sales are increasing and that it's made your life better, and that is the best appreciation that I could get. So Carla, again, thank you so much for the coffees. I really do appreciate it. One more, and it's a little awkward reading these. Maxine also bought me a coffee and said, I've learned so much from your channel. I am now brave enough to pick up breakable items from one Floridian to another. So Maxine, I am glad you were picking up breakables, because I think so many people pass them up. They are very readily available, and they're a lot worth a ton of money that just sit there. So I'm glad you're picking up breakables, and I really do appreciate the coffees. So all of you ladies, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. And then there's this brass candlestick. This is a Shabbat. Yaakov might yell at me. I'm sorry if you're Jewish. I am not familiar with the pronunciation. This is made by Near Chin in Israel. So I was able to comp this out. And this one I paid $2.99 at thrift store, and it sold for $44 plus shipping, making it about $38 profit. I always keep an eye out when I see this like patina green and the gold, because most of that is typically made in Israel. I've also sold a vase like that as well that sold for over $50. So keep an eye out when you see that green patina and brass. And then this beautiful bowl here. This is left in China. This is a 7-inch bowl, just a single bowl. There is your mark. And I am less than $1 and a lot for this one, and it sold for $13. Plus the buyer paid $12 shipping. This will go over a pound once it's wrapped in all of that bubble wrap. Don't forget, guys, order your bubble wrap from American Bubble Boy. I do have a link down below. Joel, who is the owner, is absolutely amazing and very supportive of the reseller community. So I'm happy to be spreading the word about his company and happy to see him grow. And then I showed you on my last what sold, but this buyer came and bought 2 more of these. She bought the Nevada, Utah one. And again, I am $1 into these. So she bought this one. And then she also got this Arkansas one. So typically from what I've seen with these, it is collectors, and they might be missing just a few states. I had several orders over $100 when I first got them, and I got them in an auction lot on high bid. for less than $1 a piece, and it was all 50 states. So somebody had collected them and it was their collection. So these two sold for $54, making them almost a $50 profit. And on those handkerchiefs, I've made over $700. So don't discount your linens, especially vintage hankies, especially the ones with the maps like those that I just showed you. They can be incredible bolos and sell for really good money. And then I just showed you this on a haul video a couple days ago. This is a Betty Boop 5XL scrub top, and this one I paid 50 cents for. So it was $1 at the thrift store, but it was 50% off, so it was 50 cents. And somebody sent me an offer of $14, and I gladly accepted. That's the whole, I hand you $1, you hand me 10, I'm gonna take it. Less than a week. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will see you guys tomorrow. I think I will have time today to get together the photograph video. I've been asked multiple times by multiple people to make a video of how I photographed and list my items for eBay and how I make my pictures look as good as they were. If you do not know, I was a professional photographer for 7 years before going to nursing school. So I do have a little bit of photography experience. So I'm hoping to go through my stuff and pick different items for you guys, like some breakables, maybe some clear items. If you have items you want me to do, definitely let me know down in the comments. Hopefully I'll see it before I do the video, but I'm probably gonna be working on it before this video comes out and you see it. But if there's something specific you want to see, maybe I could add that on to the tail of one of the what sold videos. So I'm hoping to get a different range and variety of items to show you guys myself photographing it, what my photo area looks like, what I use to photograph blankets, what I use to photograph hats. I'm gonna try and get a good variety. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. It is almost the weekend, so I hope you have a great weekend. I will see you tomorrow with a video of some sort, either a thrift store or that photo one. The photo one will be out Saturday at the latest. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I will see you next time.